Hello guys, it's Armetria M. Charles, and this is a 3-part video, so the other ones will come later on in the week. But this video is called Get Started. Just simply get started. One of the hardest things in life to do is to get started. I'm sorry, I'm going to turn this radio down. I'm turning it up. But I am feeling good too, Michael Bublé. Okay. So one of the hardest things in life is getting started, and it's the very thing that prevents a lot of us from living out our dreams and just in total wonder and splendor of our lives, because we run things through a whole bunch of different filters, and then once we run it through these filters of our past experiences and the experiences of others, then we just totally forfeit altogether the entire idea that we could ever do something great. And so I want you to just be reminded of an airplane. It has to go through a lot to take off. It powers up, and all of this energy and all of this fire has to, and all of the fuel has to be injected into those huge engines, okay? And that takes time. If you've ever been on a plane, it kind of takes time. You feel the energy intensifying and building up in that plane. And so if you could just imagine yourself being that plane, you have to literally think on the thing that you want to do. Think about the outcome, how your life would be different if you could actually get started and accomplish this thing that you really desire to accomplish, and allow that to fuel you and to begin to intensify your process. Begin to feel it, taste it, see it, be it, okay? Believe it, internalize it, emotionalize it, socialize it, do everything that you can possibly do with it. This is your fuel that fuels the thoughts that you could actually do this thing, and I believe that you can actually do it. Now it's your turn to believe also. But the hardest thing is putting the key in the ignition, turning it on, and allowing your fuel to inject those thoughts, allowing that fuel to inject your body so that you can actually get up and do the perspiration part that comes with the inspiration part. But the hardest part of all is getting past the thoughts that prevent you from getting started in the first place. So guys, there is a valley that leads to every mountain. And my dad used to always tell me, if you're not willing to go through the valley, then you can forget the mountain. Most people don't like to get started because of humble beginnings, or the struggles that they feel like, or even that maybe they think that they're going to fail. And my question is do you have evidence that you could ever fail? You know, if you were in court, you would need substantial evidence in order to prove your case true. And so my question is do you have evidence that you could ever fail at doing what you want to do? And so if you have no evidence, then simply act out. Get started. The next video will be following through, and after that, closing the deal. So it's been great talking with you guys as usual. I hope you were inspired. Get started. Don't try to do too much. Rome wasn't built in a day. Break your dreams down into little bite-sized pieces that you can show up every day doing what you can do, and then showing up the next day doing that with a greater and more intense frequency. This has been a real moment with Armetria Misha, and I'm so glad that you guys have tuned in. Have an awesome day. Namaste.